we have aging population and we need looking after this population. They're given so much to the society, they need to be looked after. And government is doing enough, but still the call is kind of left behind.
The lack of language diversity, in other words, the availability of staff from the service providers to communicate in the native language, language of origin of the members of the CALD community.
The number of times I had somebody here almost in tears because mum's developed dementia and they can't talk with her anymore because suddenly she started talking this weird language and we don't even know what it is because we thought she was Australian.
The refugee communities, people on protection visas, they have come with their elderly with them. So it's not the younger generation which has migrated and they left their elderly behind. They are here with us, so they have huge language problems.
Information might be provided in English, and it might be provided in English which is perhaps not as simple and targeted as it could be. You know, let's say someone in their 80s, for them to actually make a phone call, you know, and be told press 1 if you need this and press 2 if you need that is actually overwhelming.
Siamo venuti in una terra. The English is not very good, but anyway.
I'm sorry, my English not really 100%.
It's an event that we call Cultural Connections. It's a little bit of a spin-off from our Cafe 94 program, what's called a social support group program.
It's simply something that people look forward to. Giving them something that they just want to do and be their own, you know. Feel free, feel relaxed, enjoy the environment. And those 4 or 5 hours that they spend with us here is something amazing. You have to really see, you know, how good these people feel. I think this is the most brilliant concept Mac has had.
So it encourages older people to get out of the house, to come together and sometimes just sit around and chat, but also to do a range of activities, to dance and sing, to make things. So it's a celebration of wellness.
Adina, she asked me, we started to do this lunch, you know. She said, you want to come? I said, yeah, maybe I come in. We have lunch, after we stay here a little bit, you got the music, we enjoy it.
Today come just for a people.
When I first started volunteering something like 15, 16 years ago, I would drive up the driveway of Mrs. X, and the first thing that I would notice, and that is that she was there, the curtain would just pull over and she's very nicely all done up,
Yes.
dressed and everything else.
Absolutely.
Waiting for that van to pull up the driveway, and that smile was from ear to ear. These it really warms your heart to see them
So happy.
interact,
Yes, so.
see them happy. And walk out with a smile on their face, happy that they've really been part of that atmosphere.
So the activity that we held on Tuesday at Corinda was the creation of a clutch handbag using cultural fabrics. One of the challenges to that was that we couldn't do any sewing. A lot of our clients are over the age of 65, Some of them have vision issues, or their fine motor skills might not be up to the ability to sew. We use Montessori techniques. We're about empowering and learning. With Montessori, you do not set them up to fail. So it has to be something that they can achieve. So what we do is we adjust the activity, and if we can make the activities that we're doing as useful and helpful and as fun as possible, then that's what we'll do.
Cafe 94 and the cultural connections at Coimbra, it's an opportunity for Italian, Filipino, Greek, Polish to all come together, celebrating cultural connections, how we connect to community, and that's really lovely.
MAC, Multicultural Aged Care, looks after the elderly in the called community, culturally and linguistically diverse community.
We work with service providers, culturally linguistically diverse community groups, so that they are better informed and better resourced, so that they can deliver appropriate services to older people, in particular from culturally linguistically diverse background.
Like some senior people, they have a language barrier, so MAC will help them to contact with different agencies to translate their language. Yeah.
We have a mobile library service, so on those days we take the resources out to the residential facilities and the home care services. We don't just deliver a box of resources. We sit down with them, we talk to them about who's in their facility, what languages they have present. We try and source as many resources to support them to provide culturally appropriate care.
It is organisations like ours, like MAC, to make sure that there's enough advocacy, there's enough training, so that the service providers can actually offer a better service.
Yeah, it's very important in Australian system, I think.
I think our major concern would be a continuous support from the government, because MAC is federally funded. And if any way you get this, you are hanging in balance, whether we will get the funding for next year or not get the funding for. So you can't implement the programs that you have it in your mind. Honestly, if we had more funding, if we had more resources, we had a better place, we would probably like to hold Cafe 94 once a week.
Oh,
It'd
be a
if
great
we
thing.
could afford, I know,
For
it's
the community,
something
that'd be a great
absolutely
thing.
fantastic.
Down the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of golden lips like cherries. It's good.
MAC is a beautiful place, beautiful club.
Yeah, I love MAC actually.
MAC is actually a very a big part, or very important to our group.
Siamo qui, che guardiamo in giro, intorno al mondo. Siamo venuti in una terra piena di fortuna, la fortuna per tutti. Siamo tutti diverse ci proviamo a mostrare la nostra cultura. La cultura è dappertutto.
I think the biggest thing is we're here to help.